Hello guys, so I'm going to be doing a small analysis on VEX 75, volatility index 75. I'm just going to be giving you today's direction. So we're just going to start by a simple support and resistance. For me, this is a possible turning area, and those who are going to see the video earlier, it's going to be still there's going to be still time for you to catch this move. So even if you check the big time frames, it's also giving more of the same setup. It's giving on the smaller time frames. You can see this is a possible take profit area. This is our first take profit. Excuse me. That's our first possible take profit, and we can see this was a demand area, a possible turning area. So I'm expecting the volatility index to go up. Can you see that this was a sniper entry? I'm going to do a video later on. I'm sure I've entered this on my account. I've already taken this trade, a buy trade. So I'm showing you this before it goes into profit. So that's a possible. I'm anticipating this whole week that this thing is going to continue going up. Like it has been going up for a very long time. And it's going for these areas which I'm marking. These resistant areas. It's going to break this resistance, continue going up. But these are the small few areas which we're still looking at. So we can also use what we call Elliot waves. Elliot waves are, I think this is one of the most complicated things which you can use in the industry. But let me not share that now. I'm going to share that later on. But this is wave one, this area right here. This is your wave one. Then this is wave two. Then your wave three is somewhere possibly here. I'm just using this line just to show you. So this is wave one. Let me find something where I can show you how to spot them. So this is your wave one. Oh shit. So you'll go to where we're looking for an Elliott wave motive. Wave one, wave two, wave three. Then after wave three, we're expecting wave four around here. Then wave five is going to be upper than that. But let me put this wave five here. Later on, we're going to fix it. So we're expecting the markets to turn at this demand zone, which is also a possible wave two to go to our wave three. You see, wave three. So I'm going to do a video later on to show how these waves work. So you're going to measure this using a fib tool. A fib tool is what you use to measure a retracement. So this is wave one here, then wave two, then wave three. I'm going to do a simple video, guys, to show you how you measure these waves. How do I know that that was going to be my wave three? I'm just going to do a simple video. I've just also placed this trade on the VX75 long on my other account. We're expecting prices to go and take out these higher highs. We're going to start with the first one where you'll see we've written wave one. But how did I know that the market was also going to turn there? There are institutional tools which I use, but let's now, for now, we can use maybe a trend line or something, but I do not use trend lines, but I'm going to show you how you can manipulate and use these trend lines the right way. So, I'm going to teach you also later on how to draw these trend lines using your phone the correct way. You see, so uh, so we are going to be, see, so it broke this trend line here. This is actually a trend line strategy, but the problem with trend lines is that uh, you see, this industry, we are in an industry where a lot of retail traders are losing money. So I think the key now here it is to understand what is happening on the institutional side. I'll also do a video later on about that part, which I'll be explaining the institutional side in the industry. So right now, we have seen this retest here, this trend line here. We got a retest and we're using it with a demand zone. This is a demand zone where we wrote wave 2. So this is how you're going to mix Elliott waves with supply and demand. Honestly, I do not use trend line in the industry. Um, I've been trading for close to 6 years now and they do not work for me. So wave 1, wave 2, then wave 3. Uh, and another thing is that people on YouTube cannot use these Elliott waves the correct way. You need to know when the markets are going to retrace back to 70, to the 70 level. You need to know how the markets are going to retrace to the 80th level. So it's about understanding where the markets are going, because right now, Elliott waves for me do work, but uh, you need to understand when to use them, because now this was your look, let me make an example. You see, here's another possible wave, uh a wave entry here. So let's see if we could not find a Elliott wave here. I think Elliott waves are the closest thing which we're going to find in the industry, something that can actually help you with the trend of the markets. So this was my wave 1. So I'm just teaching you guys how to trade using your phone. Like, this is not basically how to trade. This is just to analyze the market direction on where the markets are going. So this is your wave 1, 2, then this is 3. Let me see. Is that a part? Yes, this is 3. Then this is 4. So that wave 2 now is going to be a problem. I think what is going to happen here is that they're going to disqualify the Elliott wave theory. Let me just write these markings down. For I'm going to move my wave 5 so that we can. So this is another Elliott wave here. You see, you cannot trade these Elliott waves without understanding what is happening here. You need to understand what is happening. Let me move these wave 5. I don't think we're going to get wave 5 here on this one. Uh, Sorry, guys. Uh, I don't think we're going to get wave 5. Uh, there's this Elliott wave which I drew, which was the last one. We're not going to get wave 5. What I'm anticipating is that the markets are going to go up. You know, everyone has started drawing the trend lines and they're expecting the markets to, like, you see, let me analyze now from a retail perspective on what I do if I was still new in the industry. So I just draw a trend line here, and I'd expect the markets to just bounce off and continue going down. Now, with the help of Elliott waves, is that I am able to identify the trend. I am able to identify the trend. This helps me. You won't find this anywhere on YouTube. Like someone who's able to teach you. I've been using Elliott waves, have helped me almost throughout my career, and I think they are the core reason why I didn't give up, because I don't think there's any strategy which will go beyond the Elliott wave. I've used harmonic patterns and all this. Uh, Elliott waves, I'm not just trading them alone. I also use other things like harmonic patterns. I'm going to share some of the info on how I trade harmonic patterns, because I'm also seeing that there's a harmonic pattern here. Sorry, there's a harmonic pattern here which is most likely possible. I'll share it later on the video. But now I said I'm not expecting wave 5 to occur. Reason being is that you see this wave 2 here, 1 2, like the first Elliott wave, this one here, like this one. You see, one of the common rules which we have when we're drawing Elliott waves, we say that your wave wave 3 should not return back to wave 1. So from wave 3 to wave 4, that wave 4 cannot return back to wave 1. That is the thumb rule of Elliott waves. I see people drawing Elliott waves, and most of their Elliott waves return back to wave 1. If you don't understand this, I promise you, you're going to have a problem long term. You see, let me remove this trend line. I was explaining retail logic. You need to also understand what is happening on the institutional side in trading. So it's not just about drawing these Elliott waves, but it's about understanding uh, where the markets are going. Because with just Elliott waves alone, you won't get that clear depiction. But if you look at what the big institutions are doing, it's going to be better for you guys. Let me place a trade. Uh, I'll share some of the insights on the next video, but I don't think I'll be having all these waves to confuse you and all that. This is a possible supply zone also. I hope you can, yes, it's a possible supply zone. I hope you can see that, but let's wait, guys. Let's wait and see if the prediction is wrong. That's where I think the markets are going. Let me remove this. Yes, this is where I think the markets are going. So let's forget about wave 4. It's just from now, it's still 1 2 3. That's where I think the markets are going. Let's wait and see. We've got some pips to catch, guys. We've got some pips to catch. Let's wait and see.